He didn't?
I'm not really going to go with that whole thing of just letting anybody do what they want, take over, and
But there are Christians that refused to serve in the Roman army and they got beheaded.
maybe. But were there Christians in the army that were Christians and went to heaven? You know
but
what
I
I
don't
mean?
think.
Can I make a point?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you follow that,
hey. Hold on. Hold your horses. Now, when I was in confirmation, my pastor was like quizzing us, about philosophy and like theology and stuff, and like he was a cool pastor. Like the main thing of the class was learning exactly what crucifixion is, and so oh shit,
The back mic.
I'm losing my train of thought here. Okay, what were we talking about?
You're saying, your confirmation class, the pastor was talking.
What were we talking about right before that?
Crucifixion.
well, whether there's a time for what I guess
Violence.
humorous is calling violence. I think it's-
Okay, here it is. He says to us kids in the confirmation class, he goes, if someone held a gun to your head and said, do you believe in God? If you say yes, I'm going to pull the trigger. And he's like, do you just be quiet? He's like, no. He's like, you do what you can to get out of that situation alive. God doesn't want you to be hurt. And I was like, oh, my pastor just gave me a free pass. But that's about it.
Free pastor. Well, I mean, the
I agree with that.
If you were to say that that a cop is just violence, then you'd have to say that a cop couldn't be a Christian, and I don't think that's realistic. Or that you're supposed to put up with rioting and or taking over the Capitol, or rioting like they did and try to start your own peaceful city in what was that, Seattle? And then they're shooting each other up or stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, you can talk.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where I was at. Yeah, well, I mean, God doesn't want to see you say, yeah, I don't believe in God. Let me go. Then you go on to, do God's work, and you survive. It's a very dangerous situation.
But you're saying what? Believe you don't believe in God? I misunderstood.
And the thing with cops, like, they are necessary for a structured society.
Right.
And like, would you rather have cops or Crips?
Well, that's right. Right. Exactly. You kind of need the cops.
Yeah.
They're a necessary evil.
Not evil.
Some cops are very evil.
I think it's evil because it's power. They have a position of power that's above others, and power corrupts. So
maybe
the
corruption would keep you from running down the street screaming obscenities or something. Maybe that bothers you. I don't know.
No, they probably just tell you to shut up or you're getting arrested for disturbing the peace.
Right.
I saw a black cop and I really wanted to call him the N-word, but I didn't.
Wow.
You should have seen what would happen.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was really curious. A curious little monkey.
I have to let you guys stop me, Mars. You'll have to go.
I'm serious. It's a true story. I don't know.
I did something mean.
Stop.
I was getting my blood drawn to test my alcohol levels, and I was very drunk, and I was pissed off at the world. And one of the cops I went to high school with, and then the other cop was black.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was bending their ear, you know, just like talking shit to him in the.
Was that Jason? He went to high school.
Oh, but
Sorry.
I was in the hospital room and I was talking, and then like the black guy chirped up, and I go, I don't want to hear anything from you, Jermaine. And like he points at his badge and he says, it's actually Roach. He was Officer Roach. But I called him Jermaine, and I've always felt I immediately apologized, you know, but we're all capable of evil.
One time I saw a cop and I gave him the middle finger, and then he did like a U-turn and parked in the middle of the street the wrong way and started yelling at me and stuff. That was funny.
That's real funny.
Well,
Yeah.
see, like I grew up as a skate rat, you know, skateboarding around town, and you know, I respect them as people and stuff, but like I grew up like getting bullied by the police just because I was riding a board with 4 wheels. So I don't have a whole lot of.
When did you grow up in a skateboard thing?
Why did I grow up on a skateboard?
No. When did you grow up in a skateboard thing?
I can turn it up a little bit.
I don't understand the question. I
What
grew
kind of-
up
Okay, what kind of trucks did you have?
all kinds of different ones. Grind Kings were heavy and shitty. I mean, not Grind Kings, Independence. Grind Kings were awesome. I had, I think it started with a V. Venture. I had Venture trucks for a long time.
Okay. So you enjoyed it?
I enjoy it.
No, yeah. I guess you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, big time. I can't skate anymore because I can't afford to get hurt again.
Yeah. No, I had a friend who was real into that. They had a half pipe down the street. He went on, became semi-famous for a while.
What was his name?
Booger Brown.
Bugger or Booger?
Booger.
Booger Brown.
You can laugh if you want. Look him up. I mean, you'll come up with something.
Okay.
Like,
I kicked you out.
He didn't kick me out. I'm looking up the name. Booger Brown.
Facebook.
probably put skateboard after it.
Yeah, there's a famous cowboy named Booger.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a great name.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think a decent amount comes up on the guy. It was good. That's all he did, though. I mean, all day long, is sit and skateboard pretty much.
He's old.
I mean, did do other stuff. I mean, that's what he did, though.
He's almost 60 years old.
Yeah, it kind of started. He was one of the early guys.
He's old. He looks like he still skates.
Yep.
What are you doing skating? You know, walking.
He's gonna
track.
break his hip.
Well, you know what, though? I've seen him, like, in the last couple of years, go up into handstands with one arm and stuff, you know, so apparently doing okay.
I never thought that trick was cool.
Well,
I did.
you
I
probably,
think it's cool now, but back then I was like a hip hop gangster skateboarder wannabe. You know.
well, yeah, I'm just saying it's one of the things. I mean, the guy's obviously done a lot. And, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I have a friend that lives. Well, he's from the other town that we're attached to.
You
and-
were like a wannabe legend.
yeah. Well, my friends made me out to be it too.
You set the mold, dude.
They used to call me Muska,
Chad Muska.
a famous like hip hop California skater. Fucking, I hated that nickname.
Wow, boy. Well,
They used to call me Pee Hole.
That's not a joke.
Yeah, that was my nickname, Bruce.
I never called you that.
They're bullying me. Can you believe that?
oh,
It's canon.
well, I think I'm going to head to bed. Getting late for me.
God bless you, Bruce. And
God
thank you
bless
for all you do.
I don't know that I do much, but anyhow, it's interesting. So it's fun
Maybe
talking
you
with the skateboard guy.
I think maybe you should like use different makeup because your face looks like a motorcycle.
Yeah, it does kind of. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll paint it up like a skateboard. I don't know. You can get hurt on both, Sorry.
If you get hurt walking down your driveway, slip on the ice.
Yeah, you can. But at least if you're having fun and sliding around. Oh, here's Dale. Hey, what's happening, Dale?
It figures. You're heading out again.
Yeah. Getting ready. I'm gonna go. I like sliding on the ice. So you crash. Ice skating.
I used to go ice skating a lot.
Yeah, it's neat. Or why I think they
I
should.
bet wear figure skates.
They could make skateboards with like metal cleats on it sticking out, and that way when you go around turns, they dig in and like you wouldn't slide at all.
That's pretty hardcore.
It'd be pretty rough if you got run over by one, but
Figure skates isn't gay. I think it's cool. I was thinking about getting figure skates.
yeah, it would be fun. They did make motorcycles that raced on ice. I guess they still do it, but years back they had these big metal studs that stuck in, and like you can see the frames flexing and stuff. They really didn't slide much. It's pretty weird.
When I was a child, I was more insecure in my masculinity, so I would get hockey skates, even though I wasn't going to play hockey, but I just didn't want to look like someone wearing figure skates. But now, like, I'm an adult, so, I can totally wear figure skates.
I don't see anything wrong with figure skates or hockey skates. Either one, if it gets you around on the ice and you enjoy it, that's all good.
I guess, like, male figure skaters are notorious homosexuals.
No, I suppose maybe some are, but I would say the vast majority aren't.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But no,
Dude,
I used to work at a skating rink, kind
Really?
of oversee things there.
Dude, why does your face pic kind of look like a house with a huge heart on?
It's not face pics.
All right. Well, anyhow, guys, you got to go now. That's enough. Anyhow, good talking with you. All right. Take care. Have a good night.
Oh boy,
It was time for him to go.
I'll say, jeez,
Yeah.
it takes somebody warped to think like that about a picture of a lighthouse.
Well, they could have been worshiping the tower or something. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
They thought it was an obelisk and they got all wound up.
Jeez. Yeah, that was a strange thing for him to say, but well,
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're a little buzzed.
Something. I don't know. That could be. But he did enjoy skateboarding. I give him that. P-Mar's
Yes.
ice skating, at least if he's maybe wearing a leather jacket or well, no, daggone, homosexuals wear leather jackets. What the heck we're gonna do now?
Yeah, I used to skateboard, but I only had one of those real cheap skateboards back when, all it was is steel wheels on them, and
Those were
they didn't turn so well or anything, but
Yeah, I remember.
I had fun almost killing myself on them.
Yeah, I remember taking like a piece of plywood and cutting it out, or just a flat board, and you take a pair of those roller skates apart, just unscrew it and just pull them apart, and you can put the front and back on. It was
Yeah.
neat. You could lean and go around turns, but on the other hand, the cool part.
No time.